Have enough courage to trust love one more time. And always one more time. Hello and welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about relationships. The first thing I want to talk about is the types of a relationship. So basically there are 6 types of a relationship. For example, friendship, a sexual relationship, work or a professional relationship, like if you're working in a company, a teacher-student relationship. If you're studying, it's basically the same relationship. The enemy or rivalship is quite the opposite of a friendship, for example. So all these types of relationships have a different goal or destination where actually the social balance is going. The next thing I want to talk about is the 3 C's of a relationship. How do you actually become good in having your relationships? The first C is to communicate. The communication is one of the most important aspects of any relationship, especially a romantic relationship. If you do this step wrong, you will not have a good relationship. But I will give you a tip afterwards on how to, communicate. One of the biggest mistakes couples make is sweeping disagreements and arguments at each other, and that will kill the relationship because sometimes the ego is so strong and you won't actually agree on the partner's or like the friend's opinion. The next C is to compromise. Basically what I was saying actually right now. So if you stop communicating to each other, that will kill the relationship. So before you even think about that, always keep in mind that compromise is one of the most important things why relationships are working nowadays. If you're not able to do any compromises at all, that's mostly because you suck in a relationship. The last C is to commit to the relationship. Do you think that the other person is value your effort or your time spending it? Do you also give them the feel that you are willingly appreciating the time that you are spending with the person? Or are you always thinking, oh no, I'm better than them? Are you basically a narcissist which never ever actually admits or allows other people's opinion at all? So these are the 3 C's of a good and healthy relationship. The next and last thing I want to talk about, or shortly talk about, is some tips for building a heavy and healthy relationship. If you follow these points I already discussed or mentioned, you will have a lot of good relationships in the end. The first tip of a good and healthy relationship is spend time with each other, and especially quality time. So don't always discuss points to the limit or where you don't actually come to a conclusion in the end. So you're not even compromising at all. So stop talking, go out, have a dinner, go to the carnival, or do things that people are having fun with at all. And by experiencing those moments together, the relationship will automatically improve. The next tip is basically the first C, communicate. If you stop to communicate with other persons at all, this will kill the relationship. If you're not willing to accept others' opinion and therefore stop the communication to the other's opinion, that's what basically will kill relationships. If you stop communicating, the relationship will fail. Tip number 2, always keep communicating, even if you don't like the communication level at all. The next tip is, if you are in a romantic relationship, keep a physical intimacy level alive. So if you are struggling with each other's opinion, that's one point, but intimacy is the other point. You should not stop to communicate at this intimacy level. And the last tip I have for you to really build a healthy relationship is learn to give rather than to take. Because if you're willing to give in a relationship, that what makes the others feel appreciated and having a good feeling is one of the most important things that you can do in relationships so that the other side is accepting you and accepting your opinion. Then don't always try to outplay them with your opinion. From time to time it's okay to say, yeah, you're right. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked my opinions. If not, well, you can cut the relationship any point, anytime. I hope so not, and I hope I can see you in the next one, and thank you for joining and have a nice day. Bye.